You may remember our iconic taste tests of Hardtack, a salty, hard, nutrient-dense biscuit. Now it is time to put our deckhands to the test and cook our own. My name is Caroline, and I will be your host today. Our first contestant, you might recognize him from his video about the Panama Canal on this very channel, it's Deckhand Phil. Phil, why do you want to win this contest?
I will consider it a win if I can make every viewer watching this and all my shipmates eat more protein.
Our next contestant, they are a regular here on the channel with fashion history and a talent for sea shanties. It's Deckhand Jesse. Jesse, what do you hope to bring to this competition that is going to set you apart?
What sets me apart in this competition is the fact that I'm actually using a historical recipe rather than a modern interpretation of a recipe.
Our contestants here today are in it for the glory. This is part one of a two-part video. Today, we will be making this hardtack and talking a little bit about history, and next week, as we take Providence on transit, our crew will try each biscuit and vote on the best of the two. Jesse and Phil have come with their own recipes that they will be using today, and will have 1 hour to cook their biscuits. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah!
Begin!
The recipe I'm using today is based on an actual hardtack or hard bread recipe. This is referenced from the Museum of American Revolution and is a very simple and historical recipe that would have been used for the rations for the soldiers in the American Revolution.
So my recipe is a more modern version of hardtack. I'm using quinoa, which is a plant-based protein that's also complete protein. And that's important because I'm trying to lose weight, build muscle, and all that. And I want all my shipmates to do that too. So this is going to set me up for what I think is a moral victory.
So alongside the hardtack like this, generally your rations had to be on a ship, and just for soldiers in general in the American Revolution had to be shelf stable. So sometimes you didn't even have hardtack itself. Rations would include things like sugar and flour, and then water would be added to it, maybe even some salt, and then it would be made on board by the cook if need be. But more often it would have been made in bulk, probably on shore, and then packed in barrels, where then it had shelf life of easily years.
So how close is this to the original hardtack recipe? Would this be something that the colonial people would eat?
No, probably not, because I don't know if they established trade with South America at that time. And quinoa, I'm pretty sure, is from South America. So, not really historical, but good for the gains.
What is something that they would have on Providence at the time?
So something they would have had was basically what Jesse's making, just real simple hardtack. They would have also had meat, beans, peas, all kinds of stuff. Basically anything with a really long shelf life that they could preserve, or salt, or anything like that.
Oh my god, we're finally actually getting to the point of consistency.
Show us your hands.
It bounces back!
Nice.
Okay.
You know, the key is to ram it with great force. That way it doesn't stick in the dough.
And you want this at a cracker-like consistency. It's called hard bread, but it's basically a calorie-dense cracker.
All right, guys. We are at 350. Ready to put them in?
Yeah.
Look at these thick boys.
Time is up. Thank you all for joining the Tall Ship Providence Foundation on this Tall Ship Tuesday. Tune in next Tuesday to see what our crew thought of the final product and to see who will win the glory and fame for the best hardtack on Tall Ship Providence. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. We put out new educational videos each week about maritime history, seamanship, tall ships, and even the occasional sea shanty. Until next time, we hope to see you back on another Tall Ship Tuesday. Bye!